Hello everyone. Uh, I know on social media nowadays there's a lot of male versus female posts which are saying that romance is dead and men are going their own way and women are going another direction. But that that's kind of cynical view of what's happening between the two genders at the moment. Um, the reality is that this is part of the divine plan is for men and women to take time out right now away from each other and to go inside and love yourself as an individual. You see, in the past there was a lot of unions between men and women that were not, say, the man and woman came together as two very immature individuals, and then within the relationship they started to mature, but then they kind of grew apart because they were maturing in different directions. So that kind of trend is changing now. We're in this flux of massive changes in this world, and part of that is the core relationship between men and women, which has to improve, to be honest. So it can only improve when people step back as individuals and look at themselves in the mirror and say, how can I love myself better? Because when you love yourself better, then you have love to share with another human being. We've been fed this thing, fairy tales, since we were small, that you give love to another person. That's simply not true, and that has been the basis of a lot of romances and relationships where, you know, one person is given all the time, and another person is taken. When it has to be give and take, and there has to be an equality there, 50-50. It can't be all one-sided, one person giving all the time and the other person taking all the time. So in order to evolve romance better and evolve relationships better, there has to be a lot of self-analysis. And as I say, when men and women have time out, the space to do that, then they can approach a relationship in a more mature way. And because when you know yourself and you know what you want, then you can go for what you want. But if you don't know who you are and what you want, then you can be misled by someone else. That's happened in the past too, but in romance relationships. So there's the old Phil Collins song as well, you can't hurry love. If you want a real lasting relationship, well then you may have to wait. You may have to be patient. So, but this really is a time of massive evolvement of the core relationships, how men and women interact, and it shouldn't be viewed in a negative way. It's actually a positive occurrence for both men and women alike. So I hope that helps. Thank you. And if you like these videos, please just hit the like button. I'm trying to build this channel, but it's a slow process, and so take care everyone and love yourselves. Thanks.